Alright, so we're gonna make our potion, right? Hey Vesemir.
Yes?
I believe nothing. Yeah,
We'll speak later.
Yeah, so we're gonna make a potion. So look at my journal. We have formulas. We want to make this, but we don't have any qubits, right? We don't have, yeah. This needs blue, green, yellow. We have no yellow. This is blue, this gives green. Alright, so that's fine. We'll meditate at the fireplace. We'll left click on the vial to create potions. The vial. Right, the vial. The vial. Ard sign. Temerian iron dagger. Axe. Witcher's sword. Non-combat. Medallion. Detecting monsters. Alchemy. Wow, okay, that's very big icon. Potion preparation. Select the formula and add ingredients to the vial automatically. Then left click on mix at the bottom of the right side of the screen. Left click the hourglass to brew the potion while meditating. Alright, so we have a potion for Triss. Mixture type potion. Vitriol Rebus. So this thing. Frightener's Claw. Special substance. Rebus Vitriol. Okay, no, we need this. Yeah, so blue. And yeah, that's right. And then this. And white Gull potion. Alchemical base used to make other potions. Mild Witcher's hallucinogen. Okay. Mix it. I should take the potion to his room on the upper floor. Alright, so white Gull. Sure, meditate. Don't need to meditate. Just you can stop meditating now. Okay, I guess we gotta meditate 1 hour. I guess we have no choice. So be it. I guess Twist can suffer for another hour. Hey, Vesemir. Oh, buddy Vesemir.
Yes?
I made the potion. I
We'll
guess
speak
no.
later.
Why would he care about my potion? Even though he's the one who told me to make it. Open it up. And this is the way up. There are lots of bricks breaking. Hopefully it's not the entire castle falling apart. Head up. Room. I do remember coming in here. Yeah, there's nothing over here. Might as well check, you know. You never know. Library, stairs to Triss's room. I know someone's in the library, right? They said, nope, okay. Maybe not. Sure. Then we just got a room here. Crack it open. It's full of rats. Another room right here. Okay, well, nothing here. Evening hall, Esco. Evening hall. What do we got in the evening hall? What's up with my sense being crazy, man? Yeah, we got some more calcium equiate. That's good. That's useful. Got Lambert chilling by the fire. The fire poker.
What is it, Wolf?
Any thoughts on the attackers?
Any thoughts on the attackers?
Amateurs. If not for the mage and the frightener, we'd have beaten them blindfolded.
But they had a mage and a frightener. They robbed us and killed Leo.
Yep.
True, but we'll find them.
Leo said he almost defeated you.
Leo said he almost defeated you.
We were sparring when that storm arrived. My medallion jerked so hard I almost fell. The boy saw an opening. He certainly had potential. Then Marigold appeared, shaking, delirious. She insisted we chase the wild hunt. Vesemir agreed. He always had a soft spot for her.
You dislike Triss?
She's too pretentious for my taste.
Okay. Can you tell me about the fighting style witches use?
Can you tell me about the fighting styles Witchers use?
The art of combat involves 3 traditional sword fighting styles, plus a few variations designed for combating monsters.
Start with the basic style.
Start with the basic styles.
Kier Moran is the wolf school. Old Vesemir always made sure we train more as warriors than mages, though we also learn the signs. Witches employ 3 fighting styles. There's Aden Enye, the fiery dancer, which we call the fast style.
Okay.
The Viruleden Nefde Fendlediv, the group style. And the Temerian Devil, the strong style. Which style do you want to hear about?
Tell me about the fiery dancer.
The fiery dancer sounds interesting.
The legendary elven swordsman and poet Nisael created it, basing the system of steps and cuts on his observations of wildcats, especially the ocelots that elven rulers used as palace guards. The fiery dancer favors speed and agility over strength of blows. Opponents simply don't have the time to strike back. The ideal swordsman is a flame that cannot be hurt and inflicts wounds each time it is touched. Nisael himself wrote that. The style is popular among the elven aristocracy.
There
Which
is
style do you want to hear
elven
about?
aristocracy? Tell me about the Verodian style.
Tell me about the Viruleden style.
Viruleden.
Literally translated, it is the Nine-Sun Sword style. The swordsman of Virulito developed it as a method for tackling several opponents through complex slashing sequences. They say masters of this style can fight 9 opponents simultaneously. Which style do you want to hear about?
Okay. The Temerian Devil sounds familiar.
Temerian Devil sounds familiar.
Sounds poetic, but there's little or no philosophy involved. Devised by Temerian Landsknechts, simple men. It's best against heavy armored opponents. Which style do you want to hear about?
Okay, I think I've heard enough.
I think I've heard enough.
All right.
Fighting
Can
style.
you tell me about the fighting styles Witchers use?
The art of combat involves 3 traditional sword fighting styles, plus a few variations designed for combating monsters.
I wouldn't mind hearing about the monster fighting techniques.
I wouldn't mind hearing about monster fighting techniques.
You noticed we carried 2 swords? That's because some monsters are immune to steel. A normal sword won't cut them.
For instance,
Werewolves, vampires, genies, and other magical beasts. The techniques for fighting with a silver sword derive from traditional swordsmanship, but there are a few essential differences. No parries and ripostes, mainly steps, evasive moves, spins, and other acrobatics.
Okay, so you can't parry them. I'll be in trouble if I don't get a memory back, yeah.
I'll be in trouble if I don't get my memory back.
You'll be all right, Wolf. Your body will recall all it needs to. Certain things you never forget. Trust your intuition when choosing your fighting style. The Devil is
Alright.
best against Kikimors, Graviers, and Fledders. The Fiery Dancer is absolutely superb against Barghests and Ghouls. And the Viruleden? Anything that attacks in groups, but initially limited to drowners.
Drown.
Thanks, Lambert.
No problem, Wolf.
Alright. Why is it still...
Can you tell me about the fighting styles Witchers use?
The art of combat involves 3 traditional sword fighting styles, plus
Can I
a few
skip this?
variations designed for combating monsters.
Why is this not...
I wouldn't mind
done?
hearing about monster fighting techniques.
You noticed we kept
For instance,
werewolves, vampires, genies, and...
I heard enough, thanks.
I've heard
Okay.
enough. Thanks.
Any other questions?
Alright, we'll speak later.
We'll speak later.
Alright, good talk. We learned a bit more. As we always do. We got Esco. It's training. We got a Temerian Ion Dagger. Are you on fire? Alright.
How can I help?
Tell me about the Trial of the Grass.
Tell me about the Trial of the Grasses.
I heard this.
It's a 3-stage process. The first is the choice. Leo completed it, enduring the hard training and diet.
I presume it's more than your basic lettuce and carrots.
Special mushrooms, mosses, and herbs are grown in the lab. Combined with training, they accelerate muscle growth and digestion, improving the body's general condition.
Does everyone pass the first stage?
Unfortunately not. The liver and heart often fail, the mind sometimes too, resulting in excessive aggression.
I think I've heard
I
enough.
think I've heard enough.
How can I help?
But we can still ask. Okay, no, it's done. Good.
We'll
Alright,
talk later.
So I still am not sure what they stole. If we've already lost the Witcher mutagens, what else do we got to steal? You know? Guess we'll find out. Triss is right here. Maybe there we'll learn more. Alright, up we are. There she is, alone. Excuse me. Shouldn't somebody be here with her? Yeah.
Oh.
Double click on the healing potion to give it to Triss. Win favor of other characters by giving them gifts. Alright. I'll be back
I'll
soon.
be back soon.
Yep, let's not give it to her.
Oh.
What's with this angle? Alright. I have something for you. Potion for Triss. A potion prepared for the unconscious Triss.
Thank you, Geralt.
Oh, she's
I
fine.
hope this potion helps.
That was terrible. I dreamt Lambert was with me. He was staring at me, saying things like, "Don't go dying on me, Marigold," calling me big-headed. I'm so glad to see you. What?
I'm glad you're feeling better.
I know we should set out, but I have a feeling we won't be back. Perhaps ever. Won't you stay just a bit longer? With me?
Suppose we have some
I
time.
suppose we have some time.
I'm so happy you're back. When I saw you, all the feelings I tried to deny returned, stronger than ever.
Triss, I'm not ready to talk about the past.
Of course. I shouldn't pressure you. I just feel so... the powers. I'm behaving like a teenager. Let's focus on the present. I guess I disappointed you all. Forgive me.
No, it's not your fault. You helped us.
Nothing to forgive. What I felt when I learned you were alive. Hard to compare to anything.
Oh,
Except maybe what I feel as I look at
You
you.
don't even remember
I
her. You're
missed
just
you
flirting.
so. Let's see if the best bed in Kaer Morhen can hold us.
Oh, great. Oh, alright. You know she was just extremely sick. Also, that sword is going to become blunt. Oh, well, there goes the pillow. We got a card. It's Triss and a cat. And Kaer Morhen. Okay.
Geralt, a pleasure, as always.
As always?
You don't remember anything?
Unfortunately.
Well, you have something to look forward to then. No matter. Tell me, how did the battle end?
They broke into the lab, killed Leo, stole our mutagens,
Okay,
and
mutagens are stolen
escaped.
now. Okay.
Poor Vesemir. Another protege dead prematurely.
We delayed the funeral until you awoke.
Thank you. As for the mutagens, their loss could prove catastrophic. Let's not lose any more time. Unless there's something you'd like to ask me?
I mean, yeah. You know anything more about the sorcerer who ransacked the lab?
Know anything more about the sorcerer who ransacked the lab?
He's very powerful. He completely controlled the energy he drew from the circle. We may soon be facing another Vilgefortz.
Wilgefortz.
No matter. I have something I'd like to teach you.
Oh. Just because the trace of Vesemir go to Leo's funeral. You, journal, cat. Dear God, I wish I could remember why that's important to me. Talking to Triss, Bernagar, right. Level gain, meditate for talents. Triss Marigold. Triss Marigold along one heart. Along with me and other witchers, Triss for the defense, sorcerer's game, ironically the little magic, okay. Triss Marigold is my friend, she saw me die and my return to the world of the living surprised her. Triss is a sorceress, one of the most influential and talented of her kind. She has numerous powerful friends and she knows the Kaer Morhen Witcher. She is one of the few people who know the way to the fortress. I have a feeling Triss likes me a lot. And we have a card. Great. Alright, locations, monsters, Frightener. What is this? Type boss. Cat. Effect. This potion grants vision in total darkness. Preparation. This potion is under mixing ingredients providing a total of 1 measure of rebis and 2 measure of quibit. Strong alcohol must be used as base. Effect. Duration of effect. Long lasting. Toxicity low. Cat is said to have been the first potion created specifically for witchers. The concoction allows witches to pursue monsters into their lairs, including dark caves, ruins, and crypts, because it augments vision to pick up additional wavelengths of light. To prevent blinding, the imbiber's pupils automatically narrow when in bright light. This is possibly the potion most commonly used by witchers. Alright, hey Triss.
Geralt, can we go?
Not yet. Can you restore my memory?
Can you restore my memory?
I'd have to examine you. There's a good chance your memory will return on its own.
How much chance?
That's difficult to say. It might help if I knew what caused you to lose your memory.
Well, no time for that now.
Geralt, can we go?
No, the theft. What are its possible consequences?
The theft. What are its possible consequences?
Most sorcerers and rulers would sell their greedy, power-hungry souls to get the mutagens. Only a master of the arcane arts can use that knowledge. Not many of those left.
What about wealthy merchants, dukes, kings?
Perhaps. Anything's possible, but speculating wastes time. We just don't have enough information.
True.
Geralt, can we go?
I need to do something. I'll come back and get you when I'm ready.
I need to do something. I'll come back and get you when I'm ready.
Alright, well, what do I have to do? I don't think there's anything here, so...
Geralt, can we go?
Yes, we shouldn't keep Vesemir waiting.
We shouldn't keep Vesemir waiting.
Come on then.
Oh, Kaer Morhen exterior. I'll just teleport it out. That's fine. Saving. I still have the eye. And one potion to make. Oh, it's the funeral, right? Burn it.
We don't know where the bandits came from or who's behind them. We'll draw attention if we venture out as a group. By splitting up, we can also cover more territory.
I'll go west. I know a few people there, and I prefer the coastal
Then I'll
climate.
head east to Kedwin, unless someone objects.
That's fine. Which way should I go?
South to Temeria.
Alright.
King Foltest owes you a debt of gratitude. Some time ago you removed a curse from his daughter. You might happen on the bandits' trail there. And you, Triss?
I'll try to use my influence to find the bandits. If I learn anything, I'll contact Geralt.
Alright. Everyone's saying goodbye. Alright. There we go.
I'll gather what information I can and find you in Vizima.
Vizima. Okay.
Triss.
Don't, Geralt. I detest goodbyes. I'm liable to cry, and there's nothing more pathetic than a sorceress in tears. Don't get killed, Geralt. I don't think I could deal with that again. I'll see you soon.
Okay, well, that's fine. I'll try not to, obviously. Oh yeah, just waddle away. Even though why you couldn't do that to us,
See you, Triss.
I have no idea. Oh, Kaer Morhen. The bandits succeeded in stealing secrets which the Witchers have been guarding for centuries. Ard Krage, Vanguard. Their leader, Zakanian mage, proved too powerful even for Triss Marigold. Going through Rinby. There's Vizima. The Witchers set out in search of stolen secrets, classically to the four corners of the world. Geralt of Rivia went south to Vizima. On Roach, which you probably won't get to use. This is the first game, so it is quite old. Where am I? Oh, I guess we'll find out now. Any second now. The outskirts of Vizima. Alright. And King Temeria is the daughter whose curse I released, so.
Caroline, I'm tired.
It's not far now. We'll be there soon.
Monsters.
I'm cold.
We'll fetch you warm milk and honey. You'd like that.
Very much. Thank you, Caroline. What are those dogs doing?
Dogs?
Oh, well, they're eating a dead body.
Alvin, do exactly as I say. This is important.
Run away.
Run to the inn as fast as you can, and don't look back. Understand?
Evil dogs. Run!
Yeah, please run. If they're green dogs, obviously these are evil dogs. I don't know what you're talking about.
Hell, shut the gate, quickly!
Let her come in.
The beast is attacking! Sound the alarm!
Oh well, there goes the mother, I think. Oh well, bye bye to you. Mother, sister, whoever that was.
Geralt! Melatali must have sent you. There's a woman outside. The dogs will tear her apart. Help her! Help! No!
How are you
Don't
alive?
open the gate! The beasts will enter! These dogs are deadly. You people are monsters! Stand aside! I'll save them myself!
Stop. Don't go out there alone.
Damn you! We're all going to die!
I must kill the wizard like the woman and the child. Okay, give me a second. We go for Witcher's steel sword. Yo, what happened to my silver sword? Detecting monsters. Journal, Witcher's secrets, stolen secrets. Setting out to investigate. Blah blah blah. Search for stolen secrets. Right. Triss Marigold. After Leo's funeral, sorceress teleported to Vizimia. She decided to use her extensive contacts and search for information on Salamandra. Triss promised to find me as soon as I arrive in Vizimia. Shani. Soon after I arrived in the outskirts, I met Shani, an acquaintance from a long time ago, in quite dramatic circumstances. Shani is completely devoted to medicine, her passion, and she had plenty to do in the outskirts, so there was no time for small talk. I got the impression that this sensible, intelligent girl likes me a lot. Apparently every girl likes me a lot. Temeria. Temeria's population is not exclusively human. It also includes dwarves, elves, gnomes, and dryads. After the devastating war with Nilfgaard, many areas are haunted by monsters, which have hitherto not considered a serious threat, while the realm's roads are made unsafe by outlaw and common bandits. As a result, the witcher profession is once again in demand, though people continue to treat witches with caution and disdain, often calling them mutants and freaks. The kingdom of Temeria has silver lilies on a black background as its emblem. This powerful country has gained ever more influence in the recent years against the wise rule of King Foltest. Across the Pontar River, the kingdom borders Redania. To the south and east, it is hemmed in by mountain ranges including Mahakam, the mainstay of dwarves and gnomes, past which lie the lands of Livia and Aedirn. The capital of Temeria is Vizima, lying on the shore of Lake Vizima. The second largest city is Maribor. Temeria mints its own coin, the Orin. The most widespread religions are the cult of Milatele and the belief in the eternal fire. Temeria is home to the headquarters and many commanderies of the Order of the Flaming Rose. Alright, the outskirts. Like any large city, Vizima also has its outskirts. Near the city walls stand the houses of townspeople who could not afford to live in the city or could not stand the stench of its gutters. A little further out among fields and meadows, peasants have their thatched roof homes. Unfortunately, the hard times have left their mark on the outskirts. Many houses are vacant, their owners killed in the war, slain by monsters, or taken by the plague which ravaged the area. Great. Monsters, formula, ingredients. Glossary. Dwarves. Dwarves are shorter than humans, but tougher and more muscular. Male dwarves wear long beards. They are usually gruff, but can be merry, and are renowned for their stubbornness. Considered excellent craftsmen and warriors, many have earned grudging acceptance in human society. Still, it is not uncommon for young dwarves to join the Scutella rebels to fight for more rights for non-humans and end to persecution. Alright. Gifts. Potion preparation. Alright. So we want fast style. You know, these are like I would like to take a potion. Left click to use. You did?
What was that?
Bunch of dogs.
Magic, surely.
The beast!
The beast. Big dog?
Geralt, look!
He's
The time of the sword and axe approaches.
great.
The time of the white frost and white light. The time of madness and disdain. Tediret, the final age. The world will perish amidst ice and be reborn with the new sun. Reborn of elder blood, of hen Iker, of a planted seed. A seed that will not sprout but burst into flames.
There's a prophecy.
The old elven prophecy of Itlena. I hope he's alright.
It seems he saved us from the beast.
Yes, seems so. Oh, I do hope he's not hurt.
Maybe go check on
I'll
him.
need to find someone to take care of him. He shouldn't be alone. We'll stay at the inn in the meantime.
Wait a minute. I ran into wild dogs on my way here, but they were nothing like these, and I don't mean just the green fur. Know anything about them?
They've been terrorizing the village for some time. Every few days, a villager is killed. The pack is led by a large hound, perhaps a wolf. People call it the Beast.
Someone might pay to have the beast slain.
That's what witchers do, isn't it? But enough about monsters. What brings you here?
I'm seeking men who wear the sign of the Salamander. Seen anyone like that in the area?
Shh, not so loud. There was someone, but the peasants grow silent at the mere mention of him.
That's good, so he was
The
here.
Reverend might know more. You may also want to ask him about the beast.
I'll do that.
Did you want to ask me something?
Sure, it's been a long time since I've heard mention of Salamandra. Do you know anything about them?
It's been a long time since I've heard mention of Salamandra. Do you know anything about them?
I think they're a group of bandits who terrify the locals.
Okay.
Yesterday, they returned a boy they'd whipped with a lamia.
A lamia?
A mayhen crop with small barbs and hooks. It rips away skin and flesh with each strike. Most civilized countries have banned them. The boy was delirious, muttered something about a ransom and the Reverend. Sadly, he grew feverish, and he died that night.
Thanks. I may stay longer than I planned.
Why the interest in Salamandra?
They killed someone I was fond of and stole something of mine.
They killed someone I was fond of and stole something of mine.
I wouldn't want to be them.
Do we know each other?
Do we know each other?
It's me, Shawnee. Don't you recognize me? Whatever happened to you? I heard you died during a massacre in Rivia.
Maybe.
Unfortunately, I lost my memory. I recall the last few weeks, nothing more.
I'm afraid I can't help. Medicine's a fledgling science here in the north. I can say that your memory might come back on its own.
That's what they all
It's
say.
not that bad. I'm actually getting used to it.
I hate to admit it, but sorcerers are somewhat more effective at this than we are. Maybe one of them could help.
I'll ask Tris. What brings you to this village?
What brings you to this village?
I'm traveling to St. Libioda's hospital in Vizima to help fight the Catriona plague.
When are you leaving?
Once I've helped the victims of the dog attacks, I guess. I can't abandon them. It'll delay me, but some are certain to die without my aid.
You are a doctor, that's good. So what'll become of Alvin? Who the hell is Alvin?
So what'll become of Alvin?
I don't know.
Oh, the boy.
I'll look after him for now. Maybe a villager will take him in.
He seems clever enough. Surely someone will want him.
Did you want to ask me something?
Yeah, we'll speak later.
We'll speak later.
Calm down.
Monsters and men.
Okay.
I must see the Reverend who want to solve the mysteries of the outskirts. The Salamandra's tale. I should speak with the Reverend about Salamandra. We have remains of Galore. Beast fangs. Consider the following substance. Vitriol. That's good. And Baragas skull. Valuable ingredient. Skull for Baragas. Some merchants will gladly purchase it. Okay, that's not part of alchemy. Okay. Oh, that's a pause. We should click on this. Another Baragas skull. And ectoplasm. Contains the following substances. Hybricium and other juice. Black and white. Alright, more skulls. Oh, I keep pressing space by mistake. Okay. Head. Another claw. That's more vitriol for you. Just the skull. I mean, this is money. Gates are locked. This guy is dead, but I can't loot him. What the hell? How dare you not let me loot? You got a fireplace here. I guess you can make spells if you want. Oh my. Traveler. Hello.
Simple folk know a good deal, especially the elders. Some share their stories for small tokens.
Great.
Simple folk know a good deal, especially the elders. Some share their stories for small tokens.
Great. We got a mercenary.
We await help from the Order of the Flaming Rose.
Is it gonna come?
We await help from the Order of the Flaming Rose.
Alright, maybe it's not gonna come. Mercenary?
Vizima's gates are closed. Vizima's gates are closed.
The city is closed, huh? That's pretty bad.
Monsters abound in the crypt. Monsters abound in the crypt.
Alright. Hello, traveler.
I shall complain to King Foltez's courtiers once I enter the city.
The gates are closed.
I shall complain to King Foltez's courtiers once I enter the city.
What's in here? Orange and 2 flint used to light fires. Single use only. Alright, this is stone. No flint I'll just take. Chicken sandwich. Restores vitality. It can be sold or given to someone. Alright. And more money.
Avoid beggars. They carry the plague.
Great.
Avoid beggars. They carry the plague.
Vizimian herbalist.
Greetings.
You look
Greetings.
filthy.
What a despicable place. I'm trapped here with my goods while my wife and children wait in the city.
Why's that?
Vizima's gates are closed due to the plague. The gods be my witness, nothing ruins trade like an epidemic.
I guess we just have to wait.
Yeah.
Most of the diseased have died off, but the beast and bandits now spread their own terror. All we're missing are tax collectors.
Can I ask you something?
Yes?
What's with this plague?
What's with this plague?
What of it? 'Tis some variety of the bubonic. To be safe, I avoid any who appear even slightly ill. Aren't you afraid?
I'm immune to infectious diseases.
I am a witcher.
My grandfather claimed the same, insisting all the while that his bubonic ulcers were merely boils.
May the ground lie lightly upon him.
Yes?
Tell me what the beast.
Tell me about the beast.
I overheard it described as a phantom, appearing from nowhere, murdering those with a heavy conscience.
I think it murders
Interesting.
everyone.
Royal officials would make a true feast for the beast, and other ghosts serve it, apparently in the form of untiring bloodhounds.
I'll have to ask the locals.
Yes?
Okay. Any bandits in the outskirts?
Any bandits in the outskirts?
Indeed. They call themselves the militia and extort bribes. Also, some sect from Vizima may have arrived here.
Do these men wear the Salamandra sign?
Never met them. But if they are a sect, the Reverend ought to know something.
I'll ask him.
Yes?
Trade. What do you got? Field plants. The herbanium, a valuable resource for anyone wishing to recognize some of the plants growing in the areas around Vizima. And subterranean plants. Herbanium dedicated to plants that grow underground. 300 and 200? Are you crazy? Orchids. Sold or given to women. Honeycomb. Food. Alright. Blassy flute. It's got blue, yellow and red. Daisy's gift given to a woman. Stewart mushroom. Blue, red. Ebor petal. Purple, red. Blue, white. Raspberry juice. Stores endurance. Can be sold or given. Sold or given. Blueberries. Vitality. Raspberries. Bottled water. Alright, so you buy some of my stuff for very little. Goat's milk. Chicken leg. How do I sell? Sell for 8 orange. Go. Ham sandwich. Sell it. You can have all my food. I'm not really a big fan of food. Oh, mutton legs are expensive. Alright. 4 for gutted fish. Alright. There you go. 1 for endurance. Restores vitality. 1. Alright, I'll keep the rest. Okay, so you bought a bunch of food. That's fine. We got 84 orange. It's not enough. And you're selling it obviously for much more. But that's good enough, I guess. Alright. Hey,
Simple
traveler.
folk know a good deal, especially the elders. Some share their stories for small tokens.
Oh, I just woke this guy up, walking into him.
Avoid beggars. They carry the plague.
Alright, you're the bad guy. Chicken sandwich. And Kadvian stout. Dark beer from Kadvian. Alright. Gate. Signboard with no signs. Alright. Rabbit dog. Be alert.
One never knows when the beast will appear.
Alright.
One never knows when the beast will appear.
Because they had a bunch of
Army
mercenaries.
life's tough.
Maybe.
The eternal fire protects no sinners. Repent. The eternal fire protects no sinners. Repent. Damn, I'm thirsty. Be alert.
Close the gates.
Monsters abound in the crypt. Monsters abound in the crypt.
Maybe I should visit this crypt. Deal with these monsters. Can you please close these doors? I'm sorry I opened them. Alright, we also got a notice board here.
A notice board.
Yeah,
Maybe I can find some witches' work.
probably. Left click on the notice board to drag any available notices to your inventory. Right click on the notice icon to read and unlock new quests. Tip, look for other notice boards to unlock additional quests. Alright, arrest warrant. A warrant for a professor's arrest. The Gull contract. The Downer contract. The Badagas contract. Alright, we'll take it all. We open the inventory. Right, click to read. Arrest warrant. It is hereby declared that the man known as the Professor is guilty of numerous crimes against the crown, including but not limited to murder, assault, defying city guard and officials, and other wrongs against kingdom subjects. Murder, assault, okay, that's pretty bad. Whosoever provides him shelter will be deemed guilty of aiding and abetting him in his crimes. It is thus the duty of each subject of the crown to assist the effort and seize this man. A reward of 1,000 orens is hereby offered to anyone who assists in bringing this man to justice, dead or alive, on behalf of His Majesty the King Fortrest. Vincent Mears, Captain of City Guard. Alright. Maybe I can find the Professor's enemies are seeking to some city guards in Vizima. Alright. And we also got the Badagas contract. Right click. Brave man urgently needed. Whoever brings me 10 Badagas skulls will receive 100 orens. Abigail, herbalist. Alright. I must collect 10 Badagas skulls for Abigail. The Downer contract. The Church of the Eternal Fire seeks individuals capable of dealing with the drowners at the riverbank. Payment is contingent on supplying proof of killing 3 of the beasts. Bring their brains. Inquire with the Reverend. The Downer entry in the bestiary is required to complete this contract. Alright. Need to collect 3 Downer brains for Reverend. And Gull contract. I need the blood of at least 3 ghouls. Will pay handsomely. Castian Alchemist. The Gull entry in the bestiary is required to complete this contract. Alright. And this should have also make my journal a lot thicker. Yeah, monsters and men. When the beast attacked, the boy was terrified. He went into a magical trance and uttered a prophecy. It seems the outskirts have mysteries of their own. To fathom them, apparently I should see the Reverend. I will see the Reverend. Alright. Benagard's secret. The Badagas contract. Abigail, the local herbalist, will pay cash for Badagas skulls. I should see her as soon as I collect the number she needs. Drowner contract. The Church of the Eternal Flame has offered a reward for killing drowners. The brains of the monsters must be presented as proof of demise. Salamandra's tale. As leader of local community, the Reverend may know something about the man with the Salamandra brooch. I should see him as soon as possible. I found an arrest warrant for the Professor, the man responsible for the assault on Kev Moran and for Leo's death. If the Professor is a wanted man, some Salamandra must have enemies. Any enemy of my enemy is my friend. I should talk to the city guards in Vizima, see if they can't help me contact the Professor's foes. Alright. Witch's secrets. I was lucky enough to track down a man who wears a salamander-shaped brooch in a settlement outside Vizima. The locals may know something about the organization. I must win their trust to learn where I can find the members of Salamandra. I should talk to the most prominent people in the community. Alright. Characters. Professor. It turned out the assault on Cam Moran was not the Professor's first foul deed. The arrest warrant shows clearly that my opponent is a wanted man. Alvin. A boy named Alvin managed to escape the Badagas attack, which cost his foster mother her life. As a result of the shock, he decided to divine the future and uttered the prophecy of Itzalin. I suppose Alvin is a source. He has magical powers he cannot control. Alright, outskirts, monsters, formulas, ingredients, nothing new. Glossary. Petronia, a disease which quickly spread through all of the northern countries after the war with Nilfgaard. Those who suffer from Petronia die a terrible deaths. Their conversions become stronger each day. They vomit blood and mucus and have bloody diarrhea. After a fortnight or so, they die in agony. That's pretty bad. The old Elven prophecy about the end of the world. The wolf's blizzard approaches the time of the sword and the axe, the time of the white frost and white light, the time of madness and disdain. Ted Diara, the final age. The world will perish amidst ice and be reborn with a new sun. Reborn of the elder blood, of hair achar, of a planted seed, a seed will not sprout but burst into flames. Alright. Very cheerful prophecy, of course.
Damn, I'm thirsty.
Inn entrance? Oh, okay. Let me into the inn. To meditate in inns, talk to the innkeeper and left click meditation. Tip, you can also leave items in a tab and storage. Speak with the innkeeper and left click on the storage icon. Recover your stored items from any time, at any time, from the inn or any tavern. Location in journals. Inn. The inn in the outskirts was established to cater to the need of travelers and merchants headed for Vizima. The owner has surrounded it with high palisade. Although the inn doesn't feature extravagant comforts, it is a safe place to spend the night and eat a meal. The innkeeper also offers a wide selection of alcohol. It is a favorite meeting place for the inhabitants of the outskirts, so there's always someone to talk or dice with. Is the alcohol of any use, or can I just sell it? Is this weak alcohol, drink? It's all weak alcohol. Medium strength alcohol. Toussaint Red. fighters. Who the hell is Kalkstein? Hello? Alchemist?
3 ounces of optimum mater, a drop of mercury solution. Oh, sorry, I got lost in thought.
Greetings.
Greetings. I'm Kalkstein, alchemist.
Kalkstein.
Geralt, Witcher.
A witcher? How much would you ask for an opportunity to examine your body?
I don't think you could afford it.
You would be doing a great service to science. All right, fine. Though I perceived you as someone who valued reliable knowledge.
I respect science and scientists, alchemists too. And I guess I expect the same in return.
Yeah.
I see. Well, maybe you can agree to a post-mortem then.
Good.
Keep talking and I might change my mind. Regarding alchemists, that is.
All right. I'm sorry.
Yeah, don't insult me. They say you need ghoul blood.
They say you need ghoul blood.
Do you have any?
I'll come back when I've gathered some.
I need that blood for my studies. Be quick about it.
Can you tell me about ghouls? Characters, Kalkstein.
What brings you here?
You don't look like a local.
You don't look like a local?
I live in Vizima, but I'm just returning from a great convention of alchemists, pyromancers, and geomancers in Oxenfurt. Wonderful city, Witcher, a cradle of science.
I don't doubt it. Did the convention reach any specific conclusions?
It was an incredible experience. I presented my dissertation on specific. Conventions aren't meant to be specific.
Then I'm not sure I see the sense.
Science is like a great river, full of currents, whirls, and treacherous shallows. A single raftsman can never know every secret of the river. He must sail to the harbor and share his knowledge with other raftsmen.
And get drunk and spend his last money on whores. I think I see the point now.
Science is like a river. Sorry, I got lost in thought.
Great.
You were talking about returning to Vizima.
Yes. Because of this quarantine, I'm losing time in this inn. I have extremely important research waiting. And what am I doing? Sitting in this dump and drinking alcohol. Badly distilled alcohol. I've sent a message to my friend, another alchemist. He is my only hope. Hopefully he will send me a pass.
Well, I wish you luck.
Thank you. They must admit me, they must.
Alright, do you ask everyone for permission to examine or dissect them?
Do you ask everyone for permission to examine or dissect them?
Of course not. But you're a mutant, a scientifically wrought improvement, something unnatural.
That explains it.
Don't take offense. I'm merely curious.
Well, it does make sense. Do you need any help from a Witcher?
Need any help from a Witcher?
I do. Check the notice I hung outside.
I did do that. I wanted to ask you about alchemy.
I wanted to ask you about alchemy.
Finally, someone worth talking to. Here I thought the locals had no interests beyond their daily concerns.
I'm not exactly a local. And think about it. If the locals were all interested in alchemy, they wouldn't have much need for you.
Ha! Typically short-sighted. Witcher, alchemy is the mother of all sciences. And do you know why? For it allows us to understand the world. All that surrounds you is none other than the alchemy you strive so dutifully to deride. Alchemical processes transpire in your body at all times. They allow you to eat, breathe, and excrete. What's more, they are responsible for your thoughts and feelings. Alchemy is life.
We need to change the subject before the peasants decide to burn us at the stake.
One cannot shut the mouth of science. But fine. What do you wish to know?
How do you obtain alchemical bases? Alright, sure, I'll ask that.
How do you obtain alchemical bases?
You need equipment to obtain the correct distillate. I myself use an attenator coupled with an alembic and equipped additionally with a rectifying column and a copper cooler.
And if I don't have a coupled attenator handy?
I see. Field work. Olaf must have some decent vodka or spirit that could serve as an alchemical base.
Okay. So I can just use normal alcohol. Alright, good. Where do I get ingredients?
Where do I get ingredients?
If you wish to obtain components yourself, you'll need books containing drawings and descriptions of ingredients derived from both plants and animals. Peddlers are your other alternative, but they'll rip you off. When I require monster tissue or organs, well, I hire a witcher or a hunter.
Alright, I'm interested in formulae.
I'm interested in formulae.
Ready-made formulae are rare and difficult to acquire, so I encourage you to experiment, modify recipes you already have.
Really?
Most people underestimate the value of using the empirical method in science.
I think I've heard enough.
I think I've heard enough.
But we've only just begun.
Well, farewell.
Farewell.
Alright. That's some good information, I guess. Calcstein. This absent-minded alchemist seems nice, but it is obvious that scientific theories are of greater concern to him than prosaic aspects of life. Right. So he wants the ghouls, right? Yeah. Location, masters, formula. Alright. Vesena, Hood, Innkeeper, Olaf. Some barrels, we can steal a bunch of flint. Basket, we can steal more flint, and a mutton leg. Mutton legs are actually expensive. You wouldn't guess it, but they are. Bye bye, chicken. Vesina Hood. Hello, Vesina Hood.
Greetings, handsome. You look a tinge fatigued. Wait, didn't you rescue that child at the gate?
I did.
By chance.
By chance? Really? If only the local peasants chanced to do good once in a while. Oh, no matter. What can I get you?
Beer. Nothing now, but care to sit down with me for a moment? I guess. Nothing now, but care to sit down with me for a moment? But I can trade. Alright. So she'll also buy food and wine. But not for a lot. You can have the chicken sandwich and the mutton leg. Alright.
What can I get you?
Nothing now, but care to sit down with me for a moment?
Nothing now, but care to sit down with me for a moment?
Not likely. I'm a decent girl. I'm at work now.
Great. You mean to say you stop being decent after work?
You mean to say you stop being decent after work?
How dare you? What a bore.
Great. She didn't like that.
Go plow yourself, pervert.
No.
Go plow yourself, pervert.
Hey, innkeeper.
What do you want?
Give me a beer.
Your kind's not welcome here.
Great.
I said I wanted a beer.
We have no more.
Really?
Very well. I'll see what I have.
Good man.
Great.
Everyone drink up. We're closing.
Innkeeper, do that again and I'll get angry. Wouldn't want that, would you?
No.
All right. I'll just tend to my business and be on my way.
What can I do for you?
Still wants to talk to me. I'm a witcher.
I'm a witcher.
Bah, by the eternal fire.
Have any work for me?
No. Ask the Reverend.
Okay. I'll speak with him.
What can I do for you?
Why the gloom?
Why the gloom?
I don't talk to strangers.
You're
Do
running
you
in?
for 5 orens?
For that, I'd talk to a bar guest all day.
Oh, great. I'll pay you, sure. 5 orens. There you go.
The plague was devastating. People died in droves. The wailing lingered for 3 moons. If not for the Reverend, we'd all have perished. No wonder we're wary of strangers. You don't know what it's like when the plague takes your family. The Reverend prayed all day to the eternal fire, taking no sustenance. His penance freed us from sin and strengthened our faith. We began by cleansing our homes of sin and filth. We gathered it up, and by the next day, all our foulness was buried or gone. The Reverend then spoke to all who remained. You have done well cleansing your households of sin. I know it was difficult, I know they be kin, but the eternal fire sent pestilence on them as punishment for their sins.
Right.
You are pure, you shall live. And we believed him, then went outside. The frost was biting, but we did our penance, crawling round the village, praying at the 5 chapels. The next day the village was quiet, as if all were asleep. Fewer have fallen sick since.
An edifying tale. Thanks.
I mean, it makes sense. All the sick people are dead.
What can I do for you?
Less people get sick. I'm looking for someone who stayed in this inn.
I'm looking for someone who stayed at this inn.
Look around the tables, but at night guests retire to their rooms. Return tomorrow if you must talk to them.
All right, I'll look around.
What can I do for you?
Got a room?
Got a room?
Yes. For you, 5 orens.
I'll pass.
I'll pass.
Hey, I want to ask the last thing first.
What
I'm
can I
pretty sure
do
this
for
is
you?
buy. It's time I was on my way.
It's time I was on my way.
Okay, I should actually see how you store things. I don't need to, but I should see.
Formula needs rethinking.
What can I do for you?
So we just click this. Alright, we can store things. Alright, I see. Interesting. Fine. Alright. I guess I'll save. Empty slot, save. And I'll see you all in the next one.